Hi everybody, this is Angel Life Makeover, and I am your host, Andrea Dombecki from angelfairyhealing.com. I just wanted to get on and say hi to everybody and talk about how our souls are being pushed into greatness. I just finished my Divine Feminine class last Thursday. That was a Divine Feminine Manifesting with the Angels and Goddess class. The replay is now available on my website. I'm also accepting new clients for 3-month intensive mentoring packages for healing and spiritual awakening. I'm starting a 4-week Flower Fairy Queens class this Thursday, and I'm excited to connect with all of you. Today's topic is, our soul is being pushed into greatness. What does that mean? It means that through adversity, we are evolving, and it is time to really open our eyes, root into our power, and evolve. It's not always easy. It's not always comfortable, but our angels are with us, and I wanted to really stress the fact that we have the answers, that everything is happening for us, that we are victorious, that we are being restored, and that Earth is really our school. Every challenge teaches us to awaken more spiritual wisdom and self-love, and that's not easy. It's not easy to always have the higher perspective, but that is what is needed. So let's take a moment to connect with our angels, to connect with our higher self, and look at this topic together. Where are you being pushed into greatness? What challenges have you been faced? Whether they're challenges that you've faced the last couple of years, or maybe your whole life. It's great to do a life review. It's great to be introspective, but most of all, it's great to step out of your mind set of limitation, of pity, of sorrow, of powerlessness, and really start to ask for solutions, ask for insight, and ask for that higher perspective. So Archangel Michael's with us. Our guardian angels are here. Lots of angels of ascension are with us right now, and they are clapping, and they are so excited for many of us to step out of our matrix of limitation, limited thinking, whether that's poor me, self-pity, or just an overall feeling of powerlessness within our life. I've seen many patterns coming back for me personally, things I thought I was done with, relationship patterns, energetic patterns, memories. And you know what? It takes a lot of self-love, a lot of faith, a lot of spiritual tools to stay sane. It really does. And that's why we're seeing lots of healing things becoming more mainstream, because people know that we need to live a more holistic lifestyle. We need to be focused on positive energy, self-healing, balancing, spirituality, and most of all, we need to be comfortable with who we are and know how to understand ourselves, know how to heal ourselves, know how to keep ourselves happy, know how to trust our intuition. So many tools are coming to the forefront right now, and this is a time of extreme self-care and also a time of community. If you're going through challenges, call in your angels, call in your community, and hang in there. I want to talk about some tools that we could use if we are facing challenges in our life. The first one is taking time for prayer and meditation, connecting with your angels. Sometimes when we're under stress and pressure, we forget to do the basics, to sit quietly, listen to ourselves, listen to our angels, call in our angels. And the simplest way that you could work with your angels or say, hey, angels, can you help with this? I feel confused. I'm at my wit's end. I don't know how to manage this situation. I'm confused. Call in your angels. Number 2 is journaling. I find this is a great tool for us to help us to understand ourselves, help us to work things out. I make a lot of journaling workbooks, and I really like to remind people to just make a list of all your problems, pray and meditate with the angels on each one. It's a great way for us to practice listening and even practice praying. Under each problem in your journal, you could write, angels, can you please help with this? Can you please bring help, insight? Can you please help me to overcome this? Another great tool is spiritual study. Keep your favorite uplifting books around you. I personally have a few piles of books, whether that's things I'm learning. I have also books on abundance, and then books on faith, spirituality, and healing. And if I need help in any of these areas to boost my consciousness, I read little excerpts from those books. You can also listen to audiobooks or meditations. I think spiritual tools are great to help us to awaken our faith, remind us of who we are, and help us to just step out of fear and unconsciousness. The next tool is community. Reach out. Reach out to others that you feel comfortable with. Have your support system, whether that's family or friends or spiritual groups online. It's really important to know that you're not alone right now. And if you're having trouble dealing with something, just reaching out and having people pray for you is powerful. I recently went through some trauma like that. I moved to a new state. My husband got sick. He was in the hospital. Luckily, he's home and he's okay now. But it was very traumatic. But I have to tell you that community helped me. I had everybody praying for me. So many people were encouraging and helping in so many ways, and I'm really grateful that we got through that, and I couldn't have done it alone. That's kind of why I'm making this podcast, because I felt a lot of trauma and stress after that experience. And so I wanted to really work on overcoming stress, pressure, negative memories with our angels, because our challenges are calling for greater faith, greater support, greater closeness with God, with our angels, with our higher self, and ultimately feeling safe and enlightened within our human life, within the universe. So luckily we're doing better here. We moved to the new state. We had some job changes, all kinds of changes, but I keep holding the space of peace that God is showing the way, and that we can face any challenge that comes our way. That's what I've been telling my husband. Whatever happens, we're going to face it together. And that's what I'm telling all of you. Whatever happens on earth or in your personal life, you are not alone in facing that. You have your friends, your family, your angels. And right now I'm telling you that you are blessed, you are safe, and millions of angels are here to assist you. So we just want to get in that mindset of being helped, being loved, having solutions. And I know I really had to do this for myself when I was at my rock bottom, when I just moved to a new state, when my husband was in the hospital. We didn't know if he would get better. We didn't know what was going to happen. And I really had to surrender. Everything was up in the air. My possessions were shipped. A lot of stuff broke. It was a real lesson in just feeling safe in the universe no matter what's happening. And this is a great reminder for all of us that we can feel safe, we can feel loved, we can feel stable, even if our outer world is in chaos. I learned a lot about inner security, that anything that we have outside of us can be recreated, but our inner security is very, very important. So I'm sending lots of prayers for you to help you guys with whatever you may be dealing with, and really reminding you guys to bring in your toolkits. Here are some journaling prompts if you are facing a challenge. Angels, can you help me with this challenge? Do you have any advice for this challenge? Do I need any books, movies, wisdoms? Is there someone who can help me? Do I need to shift my belief systems, my mindset? What do I need to do right now? I do that a lot, and sometimes I'll get very specific advice. Listen to this meditation, watch this movie, go to this place, contact this person, and usually it's just what I need. I find that intuition is our most powerful tool right now. So I want to get back to the theme of today's podcast, which is stepping into your greatness, that your soul is longing to remember its greatness. And through human challenges, we are always seeking to remember that we are an eternal spirit, that we are a boundless spirit. We are not limited. We are not our circumstances. We are not our challenges. We want to step out of that mindset and into our infinite self. Life is always calling us back to our infinite self. I've most recently been feeling this energy of like just falling or drowning. And maybe a lot of us have felt this with all the global stuff happening, but I really went into that more. And it was a feeling of having to surrender. I kept trying to hold on, trying to control things. And when I just let go and I let myself energetically fall, I started to sprout wings. I started to also become this group of Pegasus flying through the air. And it was reminding me that we are shifting into a new way of being. We are moving into the heart and soul. We are moving into complete oneness and surrender. We are not in the ego constructs that built the matrix before, the ego constructs that built the matrix before kept us safe, right? They kept us stable, but they were also based on human things. They were based on limitation. They weren't based on the sovereign spirit. What is our sovereign spirit? Remembering our wholeness, that we're safe, healthy, abundant, and whole in our spirit, and that we don't always have to be seeking something outside of ourselves or struggling with something outside of ourselves, right? We were born into struggle, a lot of us, struggling for survival, struggling for healing, struggling to be treated right in the world. And we are moving into a higher dimensional consciousness. Your soul is being called into its greatness through adversity. So I want to do a little life review now with everybody. I'm reminding you to review everything that you think was bad luck or your traumas and breathe love into those things. What do they teach you? How did they affect you in a positive way? Did they make you wise? Did they make you learn lots of things? Did they make you more compassionate, more humble? And how can we transmute our struggle into service, right? For example, if we go through grief, can we help others who are grieving? If we go through lack, can we inspire abundance in ourselves and in the world? If we go through health challenges, can we call in more body awareness and higher levels of healing that we can inspire others with? So I guess my message today is that any challenge that you are facing is here to evolve you, shift your mindset, and know that you are a spirit that is sovereign and you are always seeking your wholeness, and you are whole. You are just remembering your wholeness. So I want to just take a moment to call in our guardian angels and to just really bring in the message of today's podcast to everybody. A shift in mindset, an awakening of our boundless spirit, a new perception of our challenges, a new awareness of ourself and the universe, and also an awareness of what our challenges are. Have you never felt safe on earth like me? Did you grow up in a dysfunctional family? Have you struggled with health issues, money issues? Have you struggled with feeling safe? Have you struggled with feeling safe within human society? I faced a lot of these things, but I have to say in overcoming them, I feel more whole and I feel like I have the strength to inspire others. And of course, I'm never really over these things. They do creep up on me every now and then. And it reminds me that personal evolution takes a lot of love and patience. We are a work in progress, and sometimes our issues will come back in cycles and we'll have to learn them on a deeper level. So I'm excited to share this healing message with all of you today. And if you're interested in a private angel reading or energy healing, you can reach me at angelfairyhealing.com. I have a 4-week fairy class starting this Thursday. I also have a large class library that you can look at on my website with lots of angel classes, fairy classes, unicorn classes, and self-healing classes. You can also join my free Facebook group, follow me on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. I'm excited to connect with all of you and remind you of your boundless, eternal, spiritual power, and that your angels are with you. Angels are powerful guides and mentors that you can always call on to help you. As someone who's super psychic and a spiritual healer, I feel so safe with the angels. I started to work with them at a young age, and I feel that angelic spirit guides have the highest integrity of love. And I personally just love working with the angels, probably like many of you. So remember to connect with your angels. I'm sending prayers for you for anything that you may be dealing with. Please reach out and say hello. I'm excited to walk forward into the new earth with all of you. This is an exciting time. I keep sending the planet love as we move into the 5D earth. We have to keep that high vision of a peaceful, loving reality. I'm sending prayers to all of Earth's institutions now and all living beings. May the earth be blessed. May human society evolve for the highest good of all. And may we overcome fear and stress. I'm also calling the angels to watch over the earth and bless all of us. Thank you for listening.